G'day, Vic here. Welcome back to another episode of RimWorld, episode 13. So, last episode didn't go too well. That's in my head. You know, nearly quite literally, by the look of these guys. Transker the warrior, and Camber warrior, and the rest of the guys, and yeah. So, what are people... I'm hearing sizzling sounds. What's going on? Nope, this is my imagination. Oh no, so it's repairing, which is absolutely fine. So, our front door's gone. One of our batteries is gone. This one here. People are pretty injured, but, you know, to be honest, I think they're going to pull through. Hopefully. And Witcher Taker as well. He's got a few stabs and a few punches, but is getting there slowly. But everyone has issues with rooms. We've got a overly difficult tribesperson to try and recruit, which will be a very good challenge once we deal with this psychic drone. Right, psychic drone. Last episode. That's still going. That's been going for what, 3 episodes now, and it is emitting a high-level drone, which means so many people are unhappy. So what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to grab, let's see, Boz, Zoo, because I believe you're fine, Zoo, Kathy, can I grab you? Let's take a look at your health, Kathy. Kathy, you need to be healed. So how about this? Medical beds for all. Kathy, hop into the bed. Thank you. Let's speed things along. You know, just for the moment, I might just grab Boz and at least send him over there to attack that structure, because we need to get this out of the way. We have bad moodlets everywhere, and this one certainly isn't helping. Now, I won't send Lottie over there because she has a bad leg and permanent brain shot injury, and yeah, that's not exactly useful. So this ship will slowly go down. I'll have to grab another person because I reckon Boz will probably unrecruit himself, because it's just going to take forever to get done. So, Farmer, you healed up, you're all patched up. You know what? I think, because I want to send him out there, or at least I want to send another person, but I honestly don't know who isn't injured who I could put in place. Now, okay, so Fu is going to heal Kathy. And we've run out of power now, finally. I knew it was going to happen eventually, because it's up to the battery, and we have no power at all. Things aren't looking too good for the township of Flint, but we'll pull through. Even with major burns and bites and stabs and cuts and bruises and missing parts and shattered bones. Oh gosh. Maybe things are as bad as they sound. Okay, Kathy, are you patched up? Yes or no? You are patched up, you are healing. You know what? You're also going to come down and you're going to attack this structure. Actually, Boz might be able to do it completely by himself. But as we can see, the psychic drone is still 23. We can move that. Kathy, you were so close. You could have helped. Why, Kathy? Well, I'm just going to hope that Kathy sort of sits there and we don't have to worry about her at all. And we've got infection, Mega Scarab. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. We're going to have a lot of infections and no medical at all. You know, one of the other things I should have done was set up a medical, what was it, the medical plant, which is herbal medicine can be produced from it. Actually, let's not worry about that first. Let's just wonder where Fu is going, because, yep, Fu's going into bed. And let's say who else is on Dr. Kathy. Okay, well, we're going to have to get someone else onto doctoring, because we can't afford... Well, Kathy's gone and Fu's in bed, so we need a third person, which is probably going to be... I want to set Lottie, but, you know, brain injury, so that's going to have to be avoided for the moment. And I think you is probably the... Yeah, you or Farmer. You know, I'll just turn them on to both then, because they're both at the same level. So, Farmer. You are patched up, yes? Yes, you are. Okay, since you're patched up, I want to recruit you... No, I don't want to recruit you. I want you to... You're just going to rest until you're healed. And you're untreated. How about this? Can I... Yeah. Thank you, farm. I'd love it if you could treat Mega Scarab. At the very least. And then treat Foo. Awesome. Now, let's take a look at what was happening down here. So, awesome. So, this is the crashed spaceship has been destroyed, but Kathy is now down for the count. How are you down for the count? I'm going to assume, Boz, you shot her. Okay, I should have been micromanaging you, be a little better. But we'll get you to rescue Kathy, and that's another infection thing to worry about. Because, you know, we love that, getting infections and, you know, having half our people with missing body parts. But we'll manage. So, Foo, you are all healed up, and your burns are going pretty fast, so that's actually fine. We'll take you, you're still in bed. Now, Kathy. Now, unrecruit Boz. Yep, so everyone's getting fully healed. This isn't as bad as it could be. I mean, the next thing is to get walls and the doors set back up. And power. Actually, focus on power first, because we don't want to lose our food. It's already 9 inside there, which means some of this food could... Okay, so the potatoes spoil in 2 seasons, which is fine. The meat spoils in a day, so definitely it's one thing we need to work on. Okay, so power first. I'm thinking solar panels again. I'm thinking... Well, not fuel generator, because I don't want to waste the wood. Yeah, well, I mean, there's enough wood on the map that I shouldn't have an issue for the moment, but definitely we'll place the solar panel down again. Now, I want to place... Let's make it a row of solar panels along the back. And then we'll make a utility tunnel going up through this way. So with this utility tunnel, I think we might be able to just at least nestle a few small batteries in this area back here. So let's see, utility tunnel only needs 1 walk, so it needs a 3 space. It's 1, 2, 3 is that wall. So if we shift everything along by 1, I'm not sure about this now. Actually, wait, let's see. So if we want to set this up, we would need a sandstone? Granite. Sandstone. Yes. Sandstone. So we'd want to place a wall there. We'd want to mine out orders. Mine out this space, just so we can get into this back area here where we can put some batteries. So something like that for the batteries. And then another wall for... So batteries take up 2 + 1 space for walking. So they don't have to climb over the batteries. Then there'll be a wall, and then it could repeat again. 1, 2, 3. So that can be our area for storing batteries. So that's the service tunnel. Now we're going to have to move this service tunnel 1 as well, which isn't as much of an issue, but you know, for the moment I don't want to... Actually, I'd rather not mine out this for the moment. Cancel, thank you. Which means, yeah, I'll mark it like that. I'll leave that wall to still be built, and given that we need the cooling systems back up, I will just end up having to do something like this. And then add the next 2 doors, which we don't have enough wood for, so with 2 sandstone like so. It's not too bad, but it's not what we want, and you know, all these bodies need to be hauled, which we've still got space for. This warg is rotting. Okay. Yeah, so everything's rotting there. So go back to doing the solar panel. Okay. Solar, which is power. And we'll drop that solar panel here. But we don't have enough components. There must be a few lying around. Yes, there is. So it's not just what we've got in storage, so we'll be fine. Actually, I wonder, Foo, since you're all healthy and fine, apart from a bite scar, I'd love it if you could work on the solar panel. Because that means we might get some power back and we can keep this cool again. Might. I'll stress the might in this situation, because it's... No, it's not looking good. But we'll manage. So I want you to... Can we... Don't want the great bow, I want food. Thank you. And then I'll also get you to work on this. So that means if we get the power back up, like that, much better. It's not perfect. Obviously we've got too many pieces of equipment around to support, well, just to use one solar panel. So, okay, let's see, this line still exists, so we might be able to place the wind farm back where it was. It's not a great location, but it still worked out quite well for us. So, drop them back in like so, pull it up, and back around, connect it up to the main system, and we'll do we'll leave the cables how they are for the moment. So, okay, so Fu will have to do this part as well. So Kathy, nothing. Is Kathy alright? Kathy, while you're missing a rib, or your ribs are shattered, will you be able to walk afterwards? Now your liver's taken a hit, it's not gone. Yeah, I think it looks like you should still be fine as well, so I'll let you be. Now, Fu, gonna be annoying. You're gonna have to stop cooking food because I want you to prioritize working on this conduit. Yep. Okay. Now, hopefully Fu will be coming around. No, you're just going back to cooking meals, which is fine, but not what I want. Now, Mega Scarab, have you been doctored yet? Yes, you have, and it's at minor, immunity 33%. Ah, you'll be fine as well. Everyone's going to be fine in this colony of fleet, apart from the power, which is a bit of a mess at the moment. How about this? Can I get you to prioritize that, Buzz? Buzz? Thank you. Thank you very much. And we'll also build those wind turbines back where they were. So we had them overlapping. So that looks fine, just like that. And then we'll move it to another one across, like so. And then our power should be back up to where it needs to be, which is good. So once again, it's just people getting things done, and I'm gonna have to leave Kathy do her thing. Now, see, I'd love it if you could just get this work done, because when things are enclosed, that could help quite a lot. I also wonder, Farmer, you're gonna rest, and I'd actually love it if you could haul this AI Persona Core, I believe? Yes, it is. Oops. Boz? Can I? No? Okay. How about... Okay, Farmer, will you haul this? No, you can't because it's forbidden. And that one. Yeah, there's a lot of bodies around the place. Yeah. Unforbid everything. Yeah, this is a lot of bodies. But we'll deal with it. Okay. Farmer, pick up the core because it's outside your area. Right. See, these restrictions are useful, but they can get kind of annoying at times. Oops. Grab Farmer and tell him to haul that AI core, because we really would love to keep this around. It's worth quite a lot, and it'll be useful later on when we build our spaceship. So, cargo pods, where are they? They are not too far away, and it's Foxskin. Does Foxskin? Yes, it will. So Foxskin looks like it does deteriorate because it's got a health bar, so I'll have to label it to be hauled in. I mean, I don't know if we've really got the space for it, but I'll have to mark it. Yeah, so these wind turbines still haven't been built and everyone's in darkness, no one's sleeping in their beds. This is not good stuff. I think it will help if we unmark some of these as medical as well. And can we wake you up? Yes, we can. So everyone's just going to have to deal with all these bad moods for a little bit longer as we clean up the base. Because I gather that Beauty is quite bad. Disturbed sleep, yep. Slept on the ground, yep. So everything like we've had on the previous times as well. Okay, come on, Farmer, just do some work for me. You'll be fine. Trust me. I play games. So yep, food's building that, exactly what we need. Power's coming back on for this one. We have 1 battery. Like I said, we were going to make the service corridor for the other set of batteries behind there, which will work out, but it's okay. So ship is downed, bodies are sort of disappearing. We have run out of graves, so graves are the next thing we need to work on. Then after graves, we'll have to focus on, what's the next thing? It will probably be shoring up the defences a little bit more than they are through none other than deadfall traps. Now I've seen them used quite expertly in sort of, what do you call them, death zones, or you know, just funnel everyone through a small corridor of deadfall traps. That's what I'm going to try and do, and hopefully we shouldn't have this many issues. You know, crossing your fingers, of course. Where is it? Joy, nope. Miscellaneous, yes. So we're going to pop these graves down here as well. And we'll have to mark someone to actually build them, because no one's going to build them unless I tell them to. So, Wittercaker, you cannot do it. How about Boz? Prioritise that, please. Because once these get done, people start hauling bodies. Poor mood. Yes, I know, Lottie, you are having a bad time, but there's only so much we can do. At the moment, at least. I mean, comfort seems to be your biggest concern. But we'll get through it. Trust me. Trust me. Awesome. So we got the next bedroom finally mined out. It's really taken quite a while to get there. And severe illness, Mega Scarab, that's fine. That extreme, 85%. Yeah, you'll probably pull through. You know, crossing your fingers. Okay, so this one was actually a medical room. Because that's the reason why I put the light there, which means he's slept in brightness, does it? Can I? Thank you. So you're not sleeping on the ground anymore. Yeah, so actually, light doesn't bother you. Okay, well that's fine then. Might as well install lights in all the rooms so I can at least toggle it back and forth with what is it? Prisoner beds. So we don't have any wind. We have a little bit of solar, but it's enough to keep things going. So it is -4 inside. Did we lose any food? I don't think we did. There is a bit of extra space. I'm wondering if we did. You know, I have to keep an eye on that very carefully. But once again, it's just more things to be hauled and stored and stockpiled. And also get a cable up to this trade beacon. I suppose I haven't done that yet. Probably because I wanted to replace some of the walls first. Okay, well, bad luck. We're gonna grab a cable and shove it right to the source. Because we'll want to extend it later on, deeper into the mountain anyhow. So that will be fine. Once again, keeping things moving. On fast forward preferably, because this is going to take a long time for people to get happy again. Okay. Now, what's the internal temperature like? It is 21, that is perfectly fine. I'm assuming this is high. It is. And we've run out of power again. Wow. So, are these not, are they obstructed? They aren't obstructed. You know, it's a real shame that we're not getting any wind. Oh, actually, I'll lie, it looks like we're getting some. Just needs to be enough to tie us over the night and keep this at least cold inside. You know, if the lights are flickering on and off, I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, so you ate without a table as well. Like, the thing is, I never wanted this one to be a prisoner room. I would have preferred this one because it's the longest way around. That means if someone wants to try and escape, we can deal with it. Or we can deal with them. So Lottie, you're happy, unhappy again. Tattered peril, in darkness, bad moods, urgently hungry. So whereabouts are you, Lottie? You are walking from your room to get food, and you are a slow walker. Great. Exactly what we need. And it's almost tempting to have like a small stockpile of food in one of these rooms. Should I? Nah, I honestly don't think it's priority right now. A lot of other things are priority, including cleaning and hauling and cooking and getting beds to actually sleep in. And with that said, it looks like we can make another room. Awesome. So, sandstone wall meets standard brick, a standard wall. Sandstone door meets typical doorway. And also flag them to be hauled. I'm wondering, are people prioritizing... oops, can I, yes, mark that? Yes, I can. Okay. Wonder, are they prioritizing the wrong things right now? Because it seems like hauling could be a little higher than mining. Okay, let's see. You are mining. So miners on 3 and haulers on 3. I'm going to actually push hauling to 2 just for the moment. As much as I'd love you to get this last room done and then, you know, decorate the place with their extra walls, I don't think that's what we need right now. I think actually cleaning might be a better thing to focus on. Let's see, who's doing what right now? So, Fu, you are cooking meals, which is great and excellent, and also fine meals, which is even better. We've got the food, that's for sure. Let's see, maybe not Fu, or maybe Whittaker can't do what I need to do. Boz, you're playing horseshoes, you need your fun. You, farmer, how about farmer? Let's see. I think I might grab farmer and put him higher on the cleaning. If he can clean, he can. Awesome. So farmer, you're going to do a lot more cleaning because that will make the people much happier when they wander around this base of mine. So, we've got another crash pod, which is right in the corner of the map. Is it worth it? You know, not really. I'm just going to leave that unmarked. It's only slate. And still got the bodies down there. Yeah. You know, it looks like we've actually come pretty well unscathed from this, which is quite surprising, honestly. So, the other thing that I wanted to focus on was that death zone. Let's see. So, we've got a fair amount of space, but it's not very even, this set of walls. So, I'm thinking that the death zone should be around here. It means these graves are inside. And we don't have anything else on the right side, no, so yeah. I think this would be a good location for the first death zone. So how about this, let's just mark it out for the moment. Actually, is there a marking out tool? Zone areas... I think there is, I just don't know where it is right now. Ah, doesn't matter. I'll just continue building it like this. So, we want a death zone of such. So when people walk through, we want them to come up and around. We want them to come down. Also mark this block to be mined, which gives us this sort of long, very long zones for them to walk through. Death traps all the way through. And hopefully that will help out. And then we can also focus on getting the turrets up as well, because we've got the research for it. Or we're getting the research. Okay, we're still not there, but we'll deal with it. Okay, let's continue marking out this area. So, sandstone wall. I'm just thinking that there's going to be a certain depth that we can go before they start to want to mine their way around. So, you know what, I think that's going to be as deep as we can go. And then I can probably mark something like, you know, along this side can be where all the turrets and people might be able to stand, and you know, I might mine out that corner as well, and even it up a little bit. So, okay, let's cancel. Actually, let's keep this one. We'll cancel this one, and we'll keep this here because that's how we want it. Now we need to place a few doors around so people can get through, for one. So, first door, let's see, we'll put them down here so that'll allow for 1 and 1. Actually, let's see, we'll skip 2 every time, like that. Ooh, this is a mess. Oh, I have to cancel. That is a pain. Okay, try this again. Now I'll get the spacing right this time. So on the outside, we don't want that many doors, but on the inside one, we can add that many doors. So let's see, 1, 2, space. 1, 2, space. Yep. 1, 2, space. 1, 2, space. And I'm putting them in the wrong place. It's meant to be here. Ah, making a few mistakes today. I feel like I'm a little bit out of it as well. Anyhow, cancel these and we'll continue on like this. So that's fine. That's not fine. That's not fine. Because we will put the doorways on this side, so people will have to smash a wall instead of trying to smash a door when we put the traps in between this area. So let's see, because we still want people to be able to walk through, so I'm thinking 1 door here and 1 door down here should be fine, and we'll mark the rest of it up. So what we'll do is we'll fill this up with deadfall traps, and that should help quite a lot. Now, yeah, so we're missing these doors. I had a feeling that I honestly don't know why they like to bash through walls. Seems a little bit odd. Yeah. And that door's missing as well, so there's only 1 up there. Okay, well, people have still got a lot of work to do, so I'm going to have to let them get it done. But we have another room, which is what we need right now. So I'll mark it to be smoothed, and then I will get another bed in there, because that's what we need. Yep, that should be fine. Okay, so that's area's a bit blocked off. That'll be fine for the moment. No one needs to grab that steel. We've got plenty of steel kicking around, but that's money. Yeah, 836. We have no issues there. You know, that said, it would be worth setting up some mining for these battery banks and also getting the other set of solar panels, which I've talked about already. So let's put them down, because in the long run that will help. Look at that, it even fits quite nicely. Do we go for a third wind turbine? I think we can leave it for the moment and at least put up this other battery. Just so we've got 2, back to where we were in the last episode in terms of our technology. Now cooling is 25 inside, 22 in the rooms, it's 18 outside, so it's cooler outside than it is inside. So honestly, this cooler could probably be working better. I'm going to blame it on the indoor coolers for the cool room, which means I probably should mark one of these walls out as another cooler. So let's see. Cooler on the inside? Yes, please. Did that mark it? Oh, looks like I did. Okay, it's a little bit dark to see on there. People get it done. People cleaning up. Awesome. Everything seems to be turning out all right. That much I am glad for. I mean, it's not like Dwarf Fortress. This probably would have been a tantrum spiral at this rate. Even my poor handling of everything. And a raid. Yeah. You know how I said, like, everything's gone well, we're gonna get through this? I'm not sure of that now. Because I don't have any turrets, I don't have any deadfall traps. This isn't good. Okay, so we're gonna have to prioritize building the doors first and getting the wall up for at least they have to path the long way around. Kathy, prioritize working on that. Get the door up so they can't just come around. We'll place it on that side. And nope, didn't want a door there. Cancel that, please. Foo, can you... Yeah, you don't have the materials. We're really out. We are out. We can use granite. Okay, granite. Use granite. Then we'll get Foo to build that door. So at least they have to funnel through one way. Nope, don't want you to prioritize cleaning. I want you to work on the door. And Kathy, you are working on that. Ooh, I don't think we're going to get the wall up, that's for sure. Yeah, this isn't looking good. I'd really hoped... Okay, I just have to hope that they are going to take their time in attacking, just so we can get things done. So, you're building sandstone wall. That is fine, boss. And that needs a doorway as well, so I'm actually going to cancel one block there. Mental break, food binge. Okay, yes, I understand that. And you still haven't got over Haley. Wow. That's going to take a while. Kathy, you are chatting prisoner. I'd rather you construct. Actually, everyone construct. Construct, where is it? Construct is... Yep. Yeah, we'll go one. There we go. Everyone construct right now. It has to be like priority number 1. And they're beginning their assault. And I thought I could get this wall done. Okay. At least we've got this back door here dealt with. But in terms of dealing with this entire tribe, we're not going to be able to do that. This could be the death of the colony if I am not careful right now. No, it is going to be the death. I really doubt that I can deal with this many people. Especially with the quality of people here. And wherever Kathy is. Like, even just having one wall would have helped. So, first things first, so I can remember for next episode, because we're getting to that point, restrict everyone to Area 1. This is a real shame. Coming closer. Yeah, we didn't have much time at all to do this. So we'll save this episode, like so. So I hope you've enjoyed it. We've got yet another tribal attack to deal with. You know, it might be actually worth even, I'm assuming, let's see, who are you guys from? You guys are from Karo of the Rock again. Is this your friend? Yes it is. So it may actually be worth releasing Megascarab just so we can improve our relations with them. We'll have to work that out next time. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you've got any comments or suggestions, put them in the comments below, and yeah, I'll see you around next episode.